The small family farm was sort of the essence of democracy. Washington and Jefferson knew that on a farm you not only raised food, but you raised independent citizens. Each person was his own boss. He wasn't beholden to any duke or earl, and so that was part of the American spirit, that you took care of the land because it would then take care of you. Right now, we're in Port Oneida. Within this historic district, there are 19 farms. It's 3,500 acres. So it's historically significant, not because of the folks who lived here, but because it's representative of American farms on the eastern quarter of the United States. Most of these farms were subsistence farms. They raised almost everything for the animals and for themselves. Their cash crops in the early year would have been potatoes because of the sandy soil. Potatoes grew well, and then small grains.
That's one reason you see the beautiful old barns all around Leelanau County. And of course, the D.H. Day barn is, to me, the most beautiful in this county.
This is, as far as we know, the largest rural farming district that's fully protected. It's important now. 25 years from now, it will be even more significant. 50 years from now, it will be almost one of a kind.
The crop that emerged as really important in this area was the fruit industry, and the first probably commercial orchards were really planted in the 1890s.
Apple orchards, cherry orchards were big. They had fairs here from 1912 to 1920, and they would judge at the fair up to 80 different types of apples, 40 kinds of pears, 30 kinds of peaches, hundreds of variety of fruit.
But in the early days, that fruit was all canned.
This is the Glen Haven Cannery. Cherries were brought here from all over Leelanau County. It was built by D.H. Day, the entrepreneur who actually was responsible for much of this development of Glen Haven.
Tart cherries have been the most dominant crop. Our number 2 crop is sweet cherries, followed by apples. In more recent years, grapes have become more and more of an important crop. The pioneer for growing wine grapes up here was Bernie Rink. Planted a test vineyard back in the 60s and found that he had pretty good luck. And then it really has taken off since then.
This vineyard has been in our family since the 1950s. We are one of the original wineries established on the Leelanau Peninsula. We've been growing and producing wine up here for over 40 years.
Hello. Hey, how are you? Good. Welcome to Good Harbor Vineyards.
We have an incredible winemaking team that really do want to grow and produce authentic, high quality, and affordable Michigan wines.
That's summer in a bottle right there.
Yeah. There are a lot of really, really good wineries and vineyards in northern Michigan, so we try to sparkle that across the Leelanau Peninsula as often as we can.
Welcome to Bluestone, ladies.
Thank you.
We purchased this farm in 2010. At that point, it was a cherry orchard with about 8 acres of grapes on it, which was wonderful because we were able to grow grapes and make wine the very first year that we owned it. We have Chardonnay, we have Pinot Noir, we have Gewürztraminer, we have Pinot Gris, a number of different kind of varietals that we know grow well in this area, as well as we know are interesting to our consumers and our friends.
Cheers.
You have people that are growing great produce that's going into the restaurants, who are really elevating the culinary experience that's matching with these local wines.
So the grapes have really grown well here. But the other reason they fit so well is that this is such a nice area for tourists.
It is a truly unique and special part of the world, and many people are always surprised when they come here at just the immense beauty that they see.
And I think that's one thing that makes this area so special, is that we've got some really spectacular natural land, like Sleeping Bear, but we also have some really beautiful farmland. And in the spring, when the cherries are in bloom, it's pretty gorgeous time to be in Leelanau County.